can I make some money to start the day here in pre-market? Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? How you guys doing today? Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we're gonna start it a little earlier, and I plan to start live stream at 8:50 now moving forward. So for those of you pre-market traders, you can come and hang out. Although I really plan on having it like a group session, so I'm gonna be in Gen 1 up until like 9:10 a.m., 9:15, and then I'll like do my real analysis, if you want to say, like in terms of trend lines. But the live stream start time is gonna be 8:50, so we're gonna push that up, and we're gonna get locked in. Let's see here. How am I looking? Is everything looking good? Audio, check, check, check. Guys, hit that thumbs up. And for those of you tuning in on YouTube early, remember the disclaimer, all right? Remember that day trading is, of course, risky business. VRAX seems like it's the hot one here in pre-market. It is time to dominate. It is time, and because I'm here early, you guys are gonna see a little bit more of who I am and my character. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun experience here over the next couple of weeks and months. How many people do we have? Do we have just 4 people here early? Jeez, I guess we'll have to build this into like a culture, right? My goodness. Stealth, congratulations. Don't worry, I've been keeping an eye out, and I love the comeback. I love that you're staying focused, making those adjustments, and improving. Way to go, man.
Thank you, RT. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So VRAX is moving. Anybody looking at it for trades? Are you guys trading this one already? The highs are 332. It's pulling back a bit. I gotta check my hotkeys and my offsets. It's been so long since I traded pre-market. Okay, let's see. And these are my DAS hotkeys. I mean, I only have a few for those people watching on YouTube. So there's a bid with an offset of +5. Okay, cool. And then a buy limit. The bid -4. The ask +4. These are essentially my market orders here. It should work. Okay, let me try with some small size. Let's see. It looks like the hotkeys are still good. Yeah, looks like it works like a charm here. Now I'll have to adjust my hotkeys depending on how big the range of the stock is. Like if we have like a $10 stock that's moving up 50 cents plus or minus, I'll have to like go massive offset. For me, it's gonna be like market orders same way. So I have to be careful with spreads and stuff like that. But the key will be to get in and out quickly. But in terms of pattern, I mean, the stock does look pretty healthy. It looks pretty bullish. If we get a retest of the lows, I wouldn't mind trying. I'm not going to be looking for any fast, quick scalps, but the 5 minute setup could probably shine here pre-market. Cactus, Cactus Rob is funny. Yeah, I can share my screen. Hold on. Yeah, sure, I can share my screen. Why not? By the way, guys, if your mics are server muted, it's because there's been background noise in the past. Like, okay, Felipe's is muted. Let me check this other guy. Oh, okay, maybe not. Is this a blue member? With a name like that, needs to be banned. But anyhows, VRAX, yeah, so I mentioned I like the 5 minute setup and the retest of the lows, but I'm waiting to see if it pulls back. In terms of size, it's pre-market. I don't need anything aggressive. Just a couple hundred shares and I'll be fine. The daily chart, we had the 200 EMA at 278, and there's a daily level going back to June 6th with a high point of 280. So if it does break down, I'd be watching that area for support, and my risk wouldn't be too much. Probably could take like 1,000 shares if it comes down, but so far it's consolidating here at 305. Enzo, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, bro?
Doing all right, man. Looking forward to some early pre-market action now for the next couple of months here moving forward.
Oh, nice, man. Welcome to pre-market, dude.
Yeah, it should be fun. I don't know. I think this will be a good thing. So I'll be here, and I'll be here with small size, nothing crazy up until the open.
Yeah, I think you'll capture some good moves, man. Especially when it gets hot. It starts pre-market. I think you'll do great, dude.
This thing is curling up. See, what I'm asking myself here is like, what's a valid entry? And I wanted the retest of the lows, which we're not, doesn't look like we're gonna get. The next best place will be an early pullback, which is what we're seeing right now. So I think I'm gonna come down in size just a little bit and perhaps watch to jump in here if this thing might want to keep going. The volume here in pre-market is definitely a little different. Yeah, it's 9:12 already. Jeez. Come on down. The price is right. VRX. Oh crap. Wrong hotkey. Chip C. I'm using the wrong thing. So used to the pre-market. To the open. Oh, I'm gonna miss my entry at 15. And it came as low as 12. So I'd be watching for this pullback to hold up and then curl back up and hopefully retest 30 at the highs. There might still be a chance for me to get in. I'm going to try 14. Tight stop. And what I'm looking for is this pullback to be tight and then retest the highs here of the consolidation. Just risking a couple cents, nothing too crazy. The 5-minute candle has a minute and 12 and 10 seconds. If it's strong, we should see some follow through here towards the end of the candle. So we'll see. And I got to talk to Marcelo to get that hotkey to sell half. We'll see if this retests the highs here of 32. I'm going to take half, just a couple cents there. And can we get 30 or so for the rest? Trailing stop here, break even. Yeah, I'll talk to Marcelo and Tim to get the hotkeys to sell quarter, half, and all that good stuff. Maybe I put that as like shift. I think shift F per maybe for me can work well. The 5-minute candle is closed pretty well, but we haven't really pushed up there. So watching here for my break-even stop. Well, 20 bucks to start the day. I'll take it. Gas money. Lucas, what's up, brother?
How many shares did you use on Virax?
Just 600 or 500.
Gas is paid.
Gas is paid. All right, I'm gonna jump up to the tomorrow. I'm gonna start this earlier, right? Tomorrow I'm gonna be in here at 8:50 a.m. market time, so you guys can watch out for that. I'm gonna jump up into the MMU chat though, and it's 9:15 and get it going. So if you guys want to hang out here though, for those of you who might want to trade together, you guys can feel free. But the open is coming soon, so it's time to dial in here.
All right, man. See you tomorrow.
Unless the stock is moving super aggressively, I'm not gonna try to scalp. I've been there, done that pre-market, and unless the stock is really moving like how it would move at the open, it doesn't work super well. But the longer hold time for the 5-minute setup can work splendidly here in pre-market. But I'll be back in Gen 1 later around 11 a.m. So I'll see you guys then. For the students, we're going to transition up above and get locked and loaded. All right. Sir Clive, brother. All right, okay. I guess I can do an official introduction for the live stream. How are you guys doing? What's up? We already got 200 people. And since I'm starting the streams earlier, I'll more than likely remember to tell you guys to hit that thumbs up. So don't forget to do so. Hit the thumbs up. We do appreciate it. We already got 200 plus people tuning in, which is a lot of people here, quite frankly. So I'm gonna write up my watch list and then we'll go from there. I'll officially write up the list here. What do we have? So there's VRAX, which is the main stock. There's CNSP, cheaper stock at 34 cents. I have DBVT, but it looks kind of, you know, do I want to dare say weak? Or maybe I say soft. THUN, you know, maybe there's going to be something here. It did continue versus yesterday's levels. Low of 8, high of 13. I don't know if many people traded this one. It seemed like a little undercover. I did lose 200 bucks on it though. VI. Yeah, I have this DBVT up here. It's up 50%, currently at $1, but it seems like the volume is getting lighter and lighter and it's just selling off. Can we see a red to green on this one into the open? It's up 50%, which is why I have it on the list here. So I guess we'll just keep it. You never know if it'll give out red to green, so. But those are my top 4, or top 3, I should say. VRAX, DBVT, CNSP, and actually there's another one, BSGM. How are we doing here on BSGM? This one is also up 50%. Is this the one I just mentioned? No, okay, that was DBVT. Okay, they're the same price. Same looking kind of chart as well. So BSGM I'm going to add to the list here. Also up 50%. So I'll post the list. I got a perfect, let me reply to this before I move forward. By the way, that show right there was one of my favorite shows when I was younger. Shout out to the Star Wars fans that are in the building. All right, posting the watch list. LRHC. How's that looking? Percentage 61%. Yeah, you know, it looks good. I had a cheaper stock already, but we'll add it. We'll add it to our recents. It's not going to be my first choice to watch, but so VRAX, I'll start from there and then make my way. Again, we got pre-market highs at 332. We've had a consolidation here as of recent with a low point of 310, but low of the entire pullback has been 292 here in terms of the recent move that we just had. So we'll see how this one does. Honestly, it looks like we could see the opening surge here. I've been looking to ease off of trades into the open, but this setup in particular does look like we could get a move right over 330 depending on how it comes into the open. So I might just consider taking a trade there, but we'll see. Let me get rid of this show trades. Hold on. Yeah, it's in the way of the chart. So let me just double check the daily here. We did look at a few levels earlier. So again, the 200 EMA is at 278, 279. We had a big candle on June 6th, 80 million shares of volume gapped up and sold off. Since then, the stock did do well in August. We have a cluster here where we had a high point of $9. It pulled back, low of $3.29 and bounced up to $6.40. So we definitely got a couple of levels here where this thing was strong and seemed to have did pretty well. So it's breaking the pre-market highs. Doesn't look like we'll get the opening surge here into the open. All right, looks good. We'll see what it does over time. Not a bad move here. And this is essentially the trade that we were looking for just now. Not a bad move. Let's make sure our screen recordings are turned on. Oh my gosh. In the past, I used to always use the GIFs. Those floodgates may be closed forever, brother. Screen recording is looking good. For those of you in MMU, make sure your screen recording is turned on. DBVT, again, lighter volume here. We're just going to map out a quick couple of trend lines. Pre-market highs all the way up there, 2. Low of the pullback around 105. DBVT. It's up 45% with 13 million shares of volume. We got the 200 EMA on the daily at 123. Definitely a key level to map out here. And it looks like the opening move on VRAX looks pretty good there. Other than this, I think the pre-market highs will be a good area for a target. It's essentially going to be a 100% move if we get back there. And I'm not seeing any other real major levels on the daily up until that point. So $2 target for DBVT. CNSP, cheaper stock at 60%. Actually, is it at 60%? CNSP, 107%. There we go. That's a little bit better. High point, 47.18. Low of the pullback, 31.82. Quite the range there, and quite the sell-off. Honestly, I'd expect this to give a red to green earlier into the morning. Maybe the first 10 minutes because we've been selling off so much recently. This should be a decent stock here. Might be good to watch early. CNSP. Daily chart. This one has been selling off, and recently we had a bigger red candle on July 30th. The high point there was 92 cents. The bounce afterwards, 53.48. So can we take down 53.48? And then if so, we've been in a strong market. Can we get up there to 92 cents? Potential targets here for CNSP if it happens to be really strong. So those are my top three. Again, you know, there's some other ones like LRHC that was called out. LRHC. High point here, 112. Low of the current consolidation at 72. And this one does look pretty good as well. 200 EMA on the dailies at 137. Other than that, we had a cluster back here in June where we had a couple of high points. You know, 181, 292, levels like that. You can map them out, 181. 292. And then lastly, there was 336. It seems like so many stocks, like VRAX we've traded before. There's so many stocks that came up this week. 2-minute warning. So many stocks that came up this week that were like former stocks like we traded before. History repeating itself in some ways. So we got a decent couple stocks here that are looking, you know, like we could get some action. So Relentless trader, what's the plan? All right, you've been doing all right this last week and a half, but you definitely could have done a little bit better. For sure could have done better. But what is the plan today? So, you know, I'm coming in, I'm telling myself I've been starting red. I've been starting a lot of days red to then get back to green. And I've been giving back profits at the end of the day. Even yesterday, up 2K, and then end of the day up 14 or 1500. Like I gave back like 600, maybe even 2100 or something. I gave back like 600 off the top. What is it with me and side stocks that I cannot, you know, capture trades? So I want to take it slow, especially since this VRAX already gave a bit of a move. I want to take it slow into the open, be patient, really wait for it to show its range, and then start trading. I'm going to forget about the first minute or two here and just wait. To hell with starting red. You know, I'm done with that. So other than that, I want to, you know, trade all the setups that I know and love. The moment that the morning shows me it's slowing down, I need to not stick around and over trade. That's the key. Even if I want to hang out in Gen 1, I have to shut down my platform and just, you know, stay on the sidelines and just have a good time hanging out. That's it. So let's trade to the best of our abilities. Let's have some fun. I don't think I shouted out the YouTube stream, which is all right. That's fine. Low 26, high 45. There's definitely some range here for VRAX early. Are we going to see a full retracement? So far, it's holding up 40s. My volume is muted. Low of 31. And so it seems like we will get the full retracement after all. given it's not holding up. Can we hold up 20? If it breaks below 20, it's gonna be in trouble here for the early start. CNSP, low of 30, high of 34. BBVT, not much. LRHC. CNSP, cheaper stock, made it up to the VWAP. $33. When I get back in, tight stop. You got to be careful of the range here. 33.68 fill, a little higher, but whatever, cool. Gosh. 34.10 time 50. I like that VRAX did get back up there. I need more screen. I'm thinking about buying a bigger monitor, you know, just I'm kind of like running out of screen real estate when it comes to trading these penny stocks. Like I need more of the active trader. Here's a small bid. It's getting filled. All the shares are filled, waiting. 5-minute candle still looks decent, but can we continue to hold? We are below VWAP, which is what I'm watching at here, is potential resistance. Willing to re-average here, waiting, 50. How well can we hold up this dip? Can the 1-minute candle make the new high? Now, can we get through 37 though, which is like the big boy level here? I do have a trailing stop here. Waiting patiently. Trying to give it a chance to get through 36 and then 37. Do I want to add back over the highs? Do I want to try that risky maneuver of adding back over high of day? I think so. It's early. Why not? We can try a thing or two here. Put out a little bit more risk, you know? Damn. We're not going to rip through those sellers. It's not instant. All right, taking the gains, waiting. There's like a 100K seller up there. Fair trades, fair trades. And by the way, did you guys know you could like change how your cost basis is displayed? I think you can do it on the website. There's like last in, first out, first in, last out, something like that. LIFO, FIFO. It reminds me of my days of studying accounting. LRHC is halted up. Is it? Holy smokes. Hold up. Well, let me watch this trade first. Hopefully the resumption is not anytime soon. 30. I think this one could go to 35.60. 35.60. Oh, it's having trouble. All right, LRHC. I think this might be the obvious one at this point then. LRHC. All right, resumption size. How much size? And I gotta switch over to. Oh, it's over $1 already. Nice. Well, we're gonna go big boy size. Still. Lovely, lovely. All right, cool, cool. Pre-market highs coming up. No resistance till 137. Presumably. LRHC. Daily chart. It's telling me 129 to 200. Is it? Wait, what the heck? E-Trade needs to update. There we go. Oh, whatever. Alright, okay. About 130? About 130 area for the 200. 40 and 40 seconds. $10 LRHC. We're at 105. It's showing 116. Here we go. Nice. Can we get a dip? It's not dipping. I'm gonna jump in. Not really getting the couple cents there on the pop. Come on. It didn't really dip. It kind of held up really high at the resumption price. But I guess the longer hold time maybe would have been the way to go. This could be early, but taking it. 38 for the halt up. But, oh, a little higher fill. Is going to try that again. 27. It might go to the halt up. 38. Can we see it? There it is. If I get the lower fill, I'd be holding it, but I kind of got a higher fill, so it's harder to give it a chance there. And we're pushing through resistance, which 30, I believe, was the 200 EMA. 41 to halt up. I'm going to size down just a little bit. You guys hear all that clicking on my keyboard? What the heck, man? It's like I'm shooting blanks here or something. Trying to get in and out. $40 for the highs. We could see a bigger pullback here. I want to be careful. Sub 30 perhaps, but it is holding 30. Taking a couple cents. Will we see sub 30? It seems like it's just holding above the level. I'm taking a starter here, but don't mind re-averaging. Or adding. Don't blaze me. It's gonna go down. 26. The fills here are like butter though, right? Even with size. This is one good thing. Alright, if the front side move is slowing down, I'll want to slow down here too. But I think we should still see a retest. So I'm going to just stick to the smaller size for now and then see how it goes. But I don't want to size up here yet. I'm going to reserve the bigger like 10K positions. The 5-minute candlestick is going to close in 30 seconds. 35 is a big level here. $43 to halt up. $44 to halt up. I think I'll take 40 if it comes. And I'll take the dip too if it comes. Can we hold up though? Nope, 32, 31, 30. We're seeing a full retracement. 5-minute candle is red, so I'll ease off. Wait for the extended dip here. Taking 24. Did I get it? Oh, I got 29 fill. Well, that sucks. I got filled like 28. See, if I'm filled properly in that trade, if I get a better fill, I'm, selling half here and then still holding. But if it comes down again, it'll be the third time, and I don't like the third time. CNSP sold off. VRX. VRX kind of having trouble. Over 35 last time was good. How's it gonna do this time? 35 last time was good. How's it going to do this time? It seems a little heavy. Is it gonna go all the way? Oh, it will. Crap. It felt heavy though. Can we get halted up? So over 35 is gonna be good again for a bit of a breakout attempt. 39 area. It needs to get locked in here. We got big bids. Can we hold up our big bids? Lock in 48 for the resumption. All right. These guys. All right, time to do a full rotation. BSGM, no good. CNSP, not much. DBVT, no good. VRAX, selling off. Maybe it bounces at this 280 level here. And looks like it kind of did already. 280 to 294 bounce, not bad. Well, the low is 82, high 94. If you could have gotten decent fills, could have been worth it. We got 530 people watching on YouTube, guys. We have 86 likes. There's no way that at least 525 of you guys are not real Relentless trading supporters. That you guys yourselves are not real Relentless traders. Hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. We do appreciate it here. LRHC halted up. We got about 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. If my math is decent here. We honestly should be having like 400 likes on a video, but I don't know. Zach saying he's a bot, cannot hit the like button. Simplistic Trading came all the way from the Discord just to hit the thumbs up. Now that's what I'm talking about. So LRHC is the one that we're watching. Currently halted up our previous high of day, which is going to be a good place to map out. 138, 139 area. Resumption will be at 5240. 5240 for resumption. Greetings from Alaska. Joshua, shout out to you, man. Tuning in all the way from Alaska. The closest I've been to Alaska was watching Gold Rush. Todd and Parker up there in the Klondike. And I'm saying Todd, so if you guys are familiar with that show, you know how long ago that was. Dan trades. Dan, the way how I'm gonna take that comment is that you came all the way from another YouTuber to come here to hit the like button. We appreciate it, man. So I'm thinking maybe 5K size resumption, 5K size. Do I want to go bigger? We're up decently here so far. We do have to keep in mind that we have been giving back. So maybe going back to 9K size is going to be too aggressive. So I think 5K, and then we kind of just try to build base hits from there. With 9K size, if it, you kind of get caught in a bad spot, you can go back to flat. So 5K, give myself a chance, build up a little more, and then maybe you can increase the risk again. We got a minute and some change. Hold and hope. Lucas up early in Hawaii. Is it like 4 a.m. over there, I think? 40 seconds and counting. The last resumption was higher. Is this resumption also going to open up higher? Right now it's showing 55. Well, 50. I mean, it's that 2 cents higher, maybe 55. It's kind of fluctuating. Now it's back to sideways. All right. Let's see how it goes. This should be fun. Should be good. 5 seconds. We're at 148. Here we go. Oh, ooh, that was kind of close. The halt down, man. Over, and the liquidity is kind of light, but over 50, I'd expect it to do well. I'm gonna hold this. 45 is kind of high though. All right, good. And can we dip? Can we dip? Can we dip? Can we dip? I tried for 37. I'm in at 45. So, you know, it still made something though. Dip one more time. Dip, 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 dip. With a halt up at 64. It's not dipping. If the halt level extends, I'd buy, but it's still showing 60. Well, okay, it's gonna extend when it's already pushing 68. We're so extended that it's good if the stock gets halted up here again. If not, we could maybe see a bigger pullback. I'm gonna size down to 3K. Who's the hidden buyer? 58. Jeez. Not going down. But is that situation where you expect the pullback to be bigger? We might just halt up again. It all depends here. Do they still have a pretty sizable position left at 58? It's like still, I'm gonna try 61 to 62. All right. I'm gonna ease off. So here's the bigger drop, 52. I'm not gonna even trade this backside. Forget about it. This is what I have to do just to stop giving back. I would have wanted this drop to come like right away and not it stalling out at 58. If we could have like from 65 flushed down to like 50, 52. I'm in, selling back up at 60. Okay, this is good. Over 64, I'd expect to halt up again. It hardly gave a backside just now in terms of the pullback. But it seems like there's a seller at 64. Try to just hit the bids. Alright, I think I'm back in rhythm versus what was just happening. It seemed the pop right there is going to be a good bounce. I think it's going to more so determine what this range is, the current range. think over 60. Can we do it? There's still a hidden seller there. Son of a gun. Can we try again? Is this it? Can we get through 65? I'll add over 65. Okay, maybe I'll not add. I'll take it off. I'll get back in though. Can we hold 64? KB? Bro, it's like it should have been ripping there, man. What the heck? And I thought it was ripping. I'm gonna add. So I'm getting a little too aggressive there. It's gonna go eventually, hopefully. But I thought through 65 we could have took off. It's still having trouble above 65. But we did break that hidden seller, so maybe one last dip and then it tries again. One last dip for old time's sake. Or maybe this is just the bottoms. Alright, I'm going to ease off here. This is the third time. I'm not super interested in taking it here again. Hopefully it does hold up though. 5-minute chart still pretty aggressive, pretty bullish. If you want to say extended, you can. TVGN. I don't want to switch over to it just yet. LRHC, I'm going to give another 3 to 4 minutes. The break and reclaim is the only thing I'm interested in here. False halt, can we see it? Nope. It looks like it'll get halted down. If it's a false halt, I would have took it. It'd have been risky because the halt level I would have been basically buying into it. But it's halted down. LRHC halted down. We got up there to 175 likes. We do appreciate it. If you're now tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. So TVGN, we had a nice consolidation, nice breakout, nice move, a low consolidation, previous high of day, 262, highs right now, 65. It's pulled back beautifully. This is my ideal pullback here, so okay. Well, I'm late to the show. I'm definitely missing out. Where's the 200? The 200 is at 77. Is it going to blow right through that level? I got to edit here. If it has trouble again, I'd consider going short here. The stock is pretty bullish though, so I wouldn't look to go short long term, just like a quick scalp down. But maybe it pushes right through. Let's see, 78. There's no shares available. I'd have been short 77. Let's see how this, my stop would have been 80, 81. Tight stop. There's some green printing. There's a bit of 18K at 77. I would have stopped out right there. 2-cent loss. And to the long side we go. It seems kind of heavy though, right? What's the float? I might not trade this. Float 170. I knew something was up. Alright, I'm not gonna trade this one. If it's, if I see that it's moving like a low float, sure. But right now it seems like it's pretty grindy. I'll give it a chance, but I need to see more like volatility inside of this price action here. Resumption. LRHC is going to be 06 and 9 seconds. If it's finished, I'll have to wait for the next round of momentum, which might come in a different stock, or a stock that's kind of slow right now that becomes strong. TVTN definitely doing well, but a bit of a higher float. Shit. Fuck. I'm muted. When the heck did I mute the mic? But anyhow, so I'm saying right here, I'm saying the stock is gonna more than likely go to $2, and short sellers are doomed. Bro, what the hell, man? When did I mute the mic? But yeah, short. I'm saying short sellers are doomed because we had consolidation here, which means that there were shares to the short side. There's volume in this area too. The stock was halted down, so you know they had their feet on the desk and their cigars in hand, ready to smoke. But we're halted up, which means they'll have to cover. Where else would you go short, right? Other than here and then here, these two bubbles. Unless people are just straight up shorting as the stock is going up on green candles. But here it's like, you know, you have a flat top. In this first bubble, you have like a flat top in this area. It's not a bad place to short against. And if you add, or maybe you covered and then you shorted again here with this bit of like a lower high in this area, and now the stock is halted up on you all of a sudden. So I'm hoping we can see maybe 280, and then we got to try to make some money here though. We haven't made money since the first move, really. My brain didn't really register what the heck happened on the last resumption. Like I didn't even see 38 for the lows. I just saw like 45 and then like 50. So okay, resumption. Do we have any daily resistance coming up? I got 181 mapped out as a level. That goes back to June 14th. But because we've pushed over that level two times since that day, I don't think it should be too much resistance. But we'll see how it goes. Guys, if you're now tuning in on the YouTube stream, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. As everybody was saying, muted. Bro, I gotta devise some sort of software to tell me. Maybe there's something I can download, because there's a big red and green light on this mic and I still don't realize. I guess everything in front of me is red and green candlesticks, so it just like blends in. $12 and 18 seconds. The comments. All right, time to focus. Here we go. Can we get another dip? Good. Can we hold? All right, that's a great trade. Smaller size, but still, you know, good stuff. 75 the highs. If you're like a little slow, jeez. It might collapse here soon. Seems like it's stalling out a bit. The halt down is 50, which is a little ways away. Here's a seller, 30,000. Sometimes we just don't rip right through. Hmm. 80 definitely posing a bit of a problem here. Halting down. I tried to false halt down, but it's gonna still halt down. I think this is a pretty fair pullback. Short seller still alive. Still alive. Feet are going on desks right now. Ron, are you a short seller? Hey, doesn't mean we can't both make money, man. We do enjoy eating some bear meat from time to time. But you guys are eating steak every day. You're even eating steak well done. The NSP. Time to do a full rotation. CNSP curl up a little. BSGM. BRAX. The short sellers, I tell you. But it seems like what really pushes these stocks are just like the real big institutions. Now, can an institution be going short? The answer is yes. But it seems like wherever the big money is, that's, whichever direction the big money's going, that's where the stock will go, regardless of what we do. $22.56. All right, just waiting patiently. TVGN is, it's looking okay again, a bit of a higher float. CNSP might be one to keep an eye on. Honestly, it's looking pretty decent. Resumption coming up for LRHC. $56. We got 10 seconds. We're at 152. A lot of churn, not taking any trades here. All right, I think for now I might move on here. TVGN and CNSP are the next two. Honestly, the TVGN pullbacks have been pretty good, I will say. I consider this like the second portion of the day. Like the first wave has kind of came and went, waiting for the second wave, waiting for round 2. And just small size first. I'm going to try to build a bit of a cushion, get something good, and then take it from there. Mm. Ron, by the way, if you are a short seller, I would love to know where you were looking to go short, or if you are short already. How did you manage your trade? Just out of curiosity. For research purposes, as they say. TVGN, there's 283. CNSP is, I'm on the sidelines. Even TVGN, I'm just gonna watch on here for now. VI, how are we doing? Up and down like a seesaw. No good. Over 34 for CNSP. There's 35 for CNSP. There's 35.50. All right, CNSP. I gotta get myself situated on this stock if it's gonna go. Let's get locked in here. How well can we hold up the pullback? Taking 34.40s. If not, tight stop below 34. There's a massive bid. I'm gonna add 34.70. Fair play. Oh my gosh, 33. Well, that's not good. It's gonna teleport down a full penny and a half casually there. 5-minute chart still. Well, how are we looking? Back to red. So maybe it's a VWAP rejection. An overextended flush could work, which I'll watch for. Oh, 29.60. Well, that's fine. False move. A bluff. TVGN was at 86 high, back down to 67. I mean, it's really been holding this level here super tight. So the dips definitely paid here. Most impressive. What I'd hope for here is an early pullback that's not a full retracement. Waiting, watching and waiting. We're getting a bit of a baby pullback, but it's pretty tight. New candle, a couple seconds out. Here's the new candle on the one. Can we see just a little bit of selling here? Seems to be holding up tight. I'm a little slow to that. Can we go all the way? Here's 90, a bit of a stall out at 90. It's definitely way more volatile than what it was before, like 30 minutes ago. There's a bid. There's a bid. There's a bid. Waiting. Watching. As long as that bid is still there, they better not cancel. Some people, they cancel and then to the depths. It's not really bouncing. And okay, the bid is still there. I think 79. 100K, 90K. It's definitely lingering here though, compared to the pops we were seeing. 85. Am I short? What? What did I press? Oh, it's good to know that there's shares on Thinkorswim. I think it'll break this wall at 90 eventually. You can definitely be very active on this one. High of the day is 97. So I'm guessing if it breaks here, you know, hopefully we don't see another big wall at like 3. Sellers are coming down slowly. Bills are a little laggy. Sellers are coming down slowly. And it happened on this new 5-minute candle here. It would be good if it holds high. We get like a cup and handle, and then it goes. A new candle on the 5 is about 2 minutes. We got low 80s, high 70s, resistance up at 90, high of day 97. Prior support was 67 area, 65. I got a feeling how this is gonna play out here, so let's see what it does. Looking to execute. If it goes, it needs to be good, but you know, we still have to be careful of like a pop and drop. Up. Yep. Well, it's not going all the way. We'll take a couple cents. Stalled out 85, but it's a pretty quick move to 85. And bleeding out. Bruh. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'll be waiting on the sidelines here. I figured a break and reclaim would be the way how it would go, but 85. And I was thinking if I wanted to add 80, 83. $10:40 a.m. Is there a cheaper one moving? Maybe I have to check the scans. TVGN. I don't think TVGN is done. I don't think it's done yet. We'll have to wait another like 10 minutes to see, but I'm on the sidelines for now though. I think it's a little too soon to say. Oh, these fills sometimes are like insane. You guys know what a market order used to be back in 2022, 2021? Some people never really knew because they would use limit orders because back before like price improvement, the market order will just fill you on the ass going in and on the bid coming out, right? So people never even bother to waste time with them anyways. Until like free commissions and then price improvements. And man, there could have been like a 50-cent spread. This if I had more experience back then and more confidence, like there could be a 50-cent spread with a stock with no volume and you buy 2,500 shares and you get filled on the bid or 1 cent above the bid. I don't know how or why it was so good, but that's what was going on. now we kind of get filled like what a normal market order is a lot of the times. Not every time, but a lot of the times compared to those days. Back when the brokers were just giving out free money, essentially. And then buying low, selling high, as like you hear the generic way of trading. Well, it seems like round 2 was TVGN. I mean, it did start pretty early if you guys were chose to look at this one here instead of the others. The first move, I don't know, it seemed like it moved a little bit better here. Or it could be that I just wasn't watching at it. Seemed like it was more volatile, it had more range. Maybe the 2 minutes I was looking at it just was, you know, a bit of a grinding area, but overall pretty decent. LRHC was the other one, which is now looking like potential backside. Did Ron ever reply? Let me check. Ron, but there was a short seller in our chat room. Raphael, big time short seller. He's probably still in Investors Underground because he's also in there. But Raphael, man, where are you? It's been months at this point. He's one of the first guys in the chat back when we were like 10 people, which is crazy. But he's like he was like 10K a day. This is since back in like 2022, 2021. Since those days when money was like worth more, you know. I wonder if he like retired or something. Some people in the chat room, you get to know them. Well, TVGN is definitely done here, and this dip is probably the last scalp trade. Some people you get to know over time in the chat. And there it goes. This is confirmation here for me that this is donezo. The bounce is decent, 45 to 55, you know, 10 cents. It depends. How many orders do you think you do in a day? For me, it depends on the day. Like my trader view, I think I'm taking like 100 trades a day on average. Some days I take 300 trades. Some days, like the least amount of trades I'll take in a day is like 80 trades. Ruckus, you don't like the idea of the market orders in and out quickly? Well, it comes down to style and preference, right? Comes down, there's different ways that different strategies that work. Comes down to falling in line with one that you like, and you know, or you really don't even have to like it. If you're good at it, I guess that's all that matters, right? If you're able to master it and have the discipline, whether it's holding for hours, swing trading, holding for minutes at a time, or holding for seconds at a time. There are people who trade like this with commission brokers, but the commissions can definitely eat away at a lot of the gains. If you're gonna, I think if you're gonna be using commission broker and trading like this, you're gonna have to be just a tad bit more selective and try to aim for that higher accuracy, of like 60%, 50, let's say 50, I think like 55 really, 55 and above regularly. That way that extra 5, 6, 7%, 8% just can take care of the commissions. But if your accuracy isn't super high, then the commissions can just eat away at the gains. Like Marcelo did pretty well in his Lightspeed account, his Guardian account. He would still trade the same, but just not as many trades. Uh, Difference in style, DJ. Difference in style. Honestly, this is why there's like I don't like to call what we do scalping. I really don't. What we do is more in line of like high frequency trading, hyper scalping. Like it's way more active than just what scalping is known as to be. You know, there's day trading, right? Which is like I guess the broader version of everything. And then under the umbrella of day trading, you have people holding for hours, and then minutes, and then seconds. A guy like Warrior Trading holds like 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then can be up. But sometimes not even some. Maybe 3 minutes sometimes. Because I've seen some of his like those GameStop trades and stuff in like on the YouTube streams that he used to do. I mean, I'd watch some of that stuff, and it's like this guy can be in and be up like $70 a share, just like, you know. The only way I could be doing that is if I'm trading the 5 minute setup, and then the resolution is just so great in a trade. But it seems like all his trades are like long 3, 5, 6 minute trades, just giving it a lot of time. So if you're doing it like that, then you're not in and out as much. And then the commissions, I guess, don't really matter. Especially if you're looking at it in the aspect of being able to get in and out with size. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. We don't really trade anything close to the size that, like, a guy like that trades in terms of, like, just one position, right? I started the day off with like 9,000 shares or something, but 9,000 shares on like a $1 stock for him is like 100K shares, and then like 100. I'm pretty sure he'd be in like 160,000 shares very comfortably, like if he was to like maybe push some size like for real. The most I'll do is like buy twice and go up to 18K. It's rare you'd ever really see me up like like a 30K position and a stock above $1. It's rare. I usually don't, because again, this style of trading, it has to be a 5 minute setup. It's the only way I could be in with that type of size, because if I'm looking for quick scalps and just volatility, that type of size can slow me down. And so I guess that's where the commission based broker comes into play, is that you can take much bigger size with relative ease. You can't like trying to take 130K shares on Thinkorswim. By the time you buy, the stock has already moved up 30 cents. By the time you sell, the stock has already halted down secondary offering, right? That's how long it takes to get in and out, unless you're scaling in over like a consolidation. But with Guardian and Lightspeed and all these other direct access platforms, like it seems like as long as there's some fair liquidity, you can be in like 50K size, and like it happens like in the blink of an eye. So for this platform to work well when hyper scalping and like high frequency trading, you cannot use too much size. Like you have to like find out the limit, and this is going to be different for every stock and every, you know, yeah, let's just say every stock, because there's volume, there's time of day, you know, there's the personality of the stock and how it's moving. Different stocks are sometimes managed by different market makers. There's small things like that could you know come into play, different variables. But the biggest thing is the volume and the spreads. LRHC, I took 9,000 shares. Here, I'll show on the screen here. I took like 9,000 shares, and it felt like nothing. Like the fills was just like instant fills. Like a couple of times here. Wait, hold on. Which stock? Let's see. Well, it was at 8,000. I took 8,000 here at 117. I took 8,000 again at 117. This one looks like a 7,000 share position. Like these fills were just like instant fills, like very fast. I could try 7,000 shares in a different stock right now, and then the order is just like going in chunks. And then you hear the chime in the background, chiming away as the entire position is getting filled. One of the Team House members, Safe, was in the chat a couple days ago and was telling us that on some of his bigger red days, you know, the slippage is what sometimes gets him. So just waiting on the sidelines. Round 3 maybe there's no round 3. Maybe that's it. Maybe just the day. So tomorrow the live stream is gonna start at 8:50 again. And, should be a good time. We're gonna be hanging out in Gen 1 in there, so anybody can join in the chat room. I think this is a good place to shut it down. So for those of you going the distance, or what I might do, you know what? I'll jump into Gen 1 right now, and then I'll hang out for like another 30 minutes. Let's just see how everyone did. So I'll shout it out. Gen 1 time. We're bringing back the Gen 1 every day now, man. You know, back in the days, man, people used to really love this. We've been doing it for a few weeks now. Wait, what? Classy Beam, how you doing today, man?
What's up, buddy? Up 2.6K right now. How about you?
Yeah.
Nicely done, brother. I'm at like 1,800.
Nice. Oh, CNSP might be breaking out. I don't know if it's going to be a trap, though. I'm going to take a stabber at it. It's so heavy right here. It's crazy. I'm fully prepared to get flushed on.
Third time might be the charm. I hope.
I got out again. Break-even trades, though. Huh?
UABS.
Is this it? Nope. Can it hold? It's like holding, and then it's just not moving. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's a wall at 36. Yeah, I'm just waiting patiently for the next wave.
Yeah. I think if this thing can get above high a day without flushing, it could just start flying, but I think that that is going to be the writing on the wall.
RC.
Where's Dynamo holding from? CNSP 26 average.
Crazy.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
UABF.
You know, the way how Dynamo trades actually might work for like well, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. But shout out to Dynamo, man, just killing it.
Yeah, dude, he's figured out his niche and mastered it. It's impressive.
Big boy size too.
Mm-hmm.
RNAZ.
I think Dynamo's trading is like where I want to be at in like 5 years. Because as I get older, I don't think my micro scalping brain is going to be able to keep up with the times. You know what I mean, though? Like if I'm 40 years old, I can't be taking these micro dips with like millisecond reaction times.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, I plan on doing
You-
it, man, until I have arthritis in my fingertips.
Do you think Dynamo's trading has very low accuracy since he's trying to kind of fetch the curl? But his winners are probably enormous.
We might have to ask him to do a recap one of these days for us because it's definitely different. It's hard to say. And then people don't always post when they take some bigger losses, you know, so
My assumption is that he does take like that he has really tight risk management because his entries are like pretty much near the lows each time. So it makes me think that he doesn't just buy and then, have it pretty loose where it goes lower. But yeah, I'm definitely curious about that as well.
yeah, I'd agree.
But honestly, if obviously his winners are like huge. If he's taking small losses, he probably has like a 4-to-1 risk reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, CNSP, I don't know if you're seeing this RT, but it looks like there's a lot of spoof orders going on right now. Like there is a $100,000 buyer at 32, but I don't know if he's still there.
That might be Dynamo again.
Did you trade LRHC out of the open RT?
I didn't trade it up until the resumption, 9:35.
Probably for the best. I was double tapping 9.5 out of the open, and I literally caught the bottom, and like I wasn't even paying attention. And then next thing I know, I'm like, I look at my share size and it's at like 5,000 shares out of 19K. And then a few seconds later, I get filled where it had spiked to with full size.
So a high fill
guess.
or a low fill?
High fill.
Oh man.
Like, look at this. Hold on. Well, it shows that it was a second later, but I don't believe that. I feel like it actually took like 2 seconds for it to show. But like I bought my first shares were at right under 85, and then it ended up filling me like at 87 if you look.
Yeah.
And I literally thought I had the bottom. And so
UABF.
I took a couple of those and like the fills were just so slow at the beginning.
You know, it's been strange how volume hasn't really been spiking in at the open like how it used to. Like there's like a delay or something until volume, like maybe a minute or two on a lot of the stocks.
Yeah, 100%. And I even like mentioned that to myself before market open because pre-market it had like a little bit lighter volume. But then I just ignored it when I actually started trading.
BVT seems so slow right now. Waiting for something. UAVS, maybe. How's this looking? UAVS, maybe there's something there.
UAVS. Oh wow.
Volume. Halt is at 80. I'm gonna take a
Yeah,
starter
volume's
here.
kind of light, but it's not too bad. Is there news? Let me see. Nope, no news.
Bro, I haven't checked for news in like in like 2 years. So
I have like all of my 5-minute charts on my upper screen, and I just click the news sidebar on the chart, like on one of the charts, just as like a quick check. But I think it's good for like the pre-market stocks. If no one else has said anything about it, if it doesn't have news and it's starting to spike up at like 9, it's a high likelihood that it's just going to fail. That was a decent dip by, I guess, there in UAVS. Under 36.
yeah, I should have been adding. Stopped out.
Did you buy right under 40?
Yeah, I had 41.
Tempted to take this high day break. It looks weak though. Big seller just showed up at 55.
PC. DBVT.
I'm gonna try it.
UAVS.
The halt's at 94 if it goes crazy.
Yeah, sold for a very small winner there.
It's a little spready with how it's going up.
Yeah. We just need volume to come in. Might retest 60. Or just go.
UAVS recent reverse split
UAVS.
daily could be interesting.
UAVS.
Not giving a lot of entries though.
It's not really clean. Big bidder at 256. I missed that dip though.
$307 to halt up. There's a bid. 80.
UAVS.
Give it a
Oh
little bit
my
of
gosh.
time.
Dude, I'm selling
Yeah.
94 and it teleports down. Come on, hit the ask. Get me out on the ask. There's a seller.
That was weird. I just had a massive delay in my order filling.
The stock is a little sporadic, which I guess it's to the upside, so it's not bad, but
Yeah, I was gonna say this is what I would define as like it has momentum and volume, but it's just not clean price action.
yeah.
It's pretty whippy.
I'm trying to hit the bids actually to get in. Break of 3. I'm afraid of the breakout, to be honest, but let's see. Dip, 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 dip. Now, take me.
Does it have
to-
any resolution? Maybe low 80s? No?
Oh, I should have marked it in, man. Crap. See,
Whoa.
is the problem. I'm long 70. It's the
Yeah,
problem with
long.
limit orders though. It's like sometimes just can't fill.
I'm gonna try to hold this one back to like 90s.
Yeah, I'm looking 85 for my next sell.
Mm.
We gotta let it work. We gotta let it work. It's a good fill, good entry. Here's 85. And
There's 90.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold through high day. Big bidder just showed up. I'm
UAVS.
gonna get out there. Nice winner.
Spreads. Gotta be careful with the spreads.
Mm-hmm.
Break of 3. I'm gonna jump in. It might try again. Super high fill though. Alright, let that scratch.
I'm gonna wait for above 3 and hold because it looks really heavy up here. I don't want to catch a nasty flush.
Sub 80 dip could probably work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Or like low 80s even. Just like sub 85. That ask price never moved away from 90, so I didn't buy
Right.
that.
Bro, and then hitting the bid there is hard to get that fill, man.
Yeah. I don't have enough buttons on my keyboard for another like for the buy bid hotkeys because I use DAS.
Dude, if you see Marcelo's keyboard, man, like his fingers are like freaking scary moving,
Really?
like spider.
That's funny. You got Marcelo doing that, and then Big Tim with the freaking driving pedal.
Whatever it takes, right?
That's right. Yeah, looks like 84 was the low. 83.
Yeah.
But similar to last time, I think it needs to break under 83 for it to have a move higher.
Okay. Oh, okay. I
Is it
hesitated on
hold?
that.
Well, I hesitated 1 second as well on that 3 hold.
Waiting for below 10. If it happens, I'll take it.
No, L20. Oh,
49 to halt up.
luckily got out break even there. Yeah, this thing is
It's moving.
it's a little tricky though.
$45 for highs, 50. Halt is 57. See, my question here is like, where's the pullback gonna be? Because we went from 89, so $3.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait
against
for like a
resistance.
significant flush to get in.
You know, there's big bidders
Even if
coming
I miss it, I'm okay.
in.
But I want it to halt up, honestly. I'm okay with missing the whole move if it halts up.
This is Jimmy B. I just scored 16K on it,
Nice. What share size?
24,000.
Jesus.
Very aggressive.
It might just keep going. It's just not pulling back.
UAVS.
Yeah.
Still waiting though. The moment
Look,
I
we'd
buy,
rather a missed trade is better than
yeah,
a big loss.
yeah, because the moment I buy 55, it's going down to 20.
Right. Right.
79 to halt up.
Maybe under 40. It needs like a significant pullback here.
Taking 22. High fill, of course.
That was a good trade. I bought too early. I bought at 37, sold at 33. But you had the right entry.
It might retest the lows, so you might get a chance.
I chased it. No.
I'm gonna
That's
try
what
to get
happened.
in lower here.
Yeah. 320 was the spot.
Come on down. Price is right. Come on down. Now, what I don't want is like it hits 20, stalls, and then flushes to like 3.
Yeah. Holding that 33 level pretty good.
Should have held more of my position though. I kind of cut some of it thinking we'd retest because it didn't bounce right away. Sometimes they don't even come back down, so we'll see.
What was your fill?
I got 27, 28. It's like
It's not
close
too bad.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Whoa.
It
UAVS.
might go. I'm taking it. Just stalling out
Oh.
of the highs.
Holding from 37.
UAVS.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
Yeah, I took a micro dip up there and lost again. That was a weak break.
Still strong though. We might get another chance. Feeling a little heavy though, 50s, mid 50s. Maybe a pullback below 40, like it's just like it's stalling here, 55.
I got to 21K.
You're on fire, man.
Hey,
52. Yeah. I feel like this 50 area is a good spot to buy, but I'm worried about the flush.
There's a
Big
bit,
bidder showed up 51.
but it's not.
And then it doesn't go. Like,
instant.
this is what I mean. It needs to just.
Watching 62.
Come on,
62.
just fly.
And taking me to the depths. Alright, I'm waiting until it clears 60 or a big dip.
Yeah.
It's like he's getting shorted or something, because with that buyer and that type of green on the tape, should have went to like 75.
Yeah, I was in at 53 and got out at 51. Because I didn't take the pop. I was trying to hold it for a little bit more. 30.
Long.
Oh, flush.
Okay.
And 36. Sold. Paper hands right now, RT.
I'm still holding it. Pray for me, brother. I like high 40s to sell, and then I'll hold some for 60 if possible.
I held 40. Nope.
Alright, I'm out flat. Trying 25. If not, I'm out. Son of a gun, man. But looking at the double bottom here, and I'm willing to
I'm
add
looking at 20.
Into high and mid teens here. I think the 5-minute setup looks good, but if it just depends on how low it goes.
Got that under 20. Don't come back under 20. Okay, I'm gonna sell.
I'm adding.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's going so low. I might get stopped out. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna add one more time right here. My average is 18. And my stop will be the low. The lows. Oh, the 5-minute pullbacks are always so freaking massive, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm risking like 250, 300 here. As long as it doesn't teleport down, I shouldn't have too much slippage. And where's VWAP? $3. So maybe I should have been looking to get in even lower than I did. But all good. See, like right here, I could sell for a 3-cent loss and then try to re-average, but I think I'll just tough it out, see how it goes. Those are my two options, and then I have my stop in place, of course.
Yeah, it's showing that 320 area is resistance.
Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it to me. I'm about to get stopped out. Bounce back for good old RT. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
See, now I wish I just sold break even and re-averaged lower at like 05. But that'd have been
Yeah.
looking freaking great. Alright. All right, maybe I'm gonna re-average. If I get lucky one more, if it comes down one more time, I get lucky. If not, I just missed the trade. Come on down, quick drop.
Did you sell it up there, or are you just gonna add one more down here?
No, I sold like a 2-cent loss, and I'm just hoping.
Okay, good.
See, there's days where it just goes right back up without that dip, you know?
Yeah.
I'm feeling like if it goes here, I've missed it though. Come on, give the pasta or something. Anything. I was gonna take 11, but still showing resistance up here. 20.
Yeah, if it
Oh.
holds above this 20 level, I'm holding as well.
Well, I've missed it.
Gotta go. 40s.
Don't sell this until 50, brother. Trust me. Well, let me not give financial advice here.
30.
Bro.
Oh,
Sure.
I'll break even.
Slacking on that trade, man. But again, the dip was just so low. VWAP all the way down to 3.
Yeah, that was the trade. 306 to 345.
See, I didn't stick to my trade idea, or I would have still been holding. But the risk was kind of wide, though, being how low it went, so it's a fair trade. See, if I chose the other side of it, which was to sell the first time and re-average, then I'd be in at 06 or so, 07, 08, and still holding
It's in the
half.
driver's seat. Yeah.
I'd be holding half here and just like, can we get up over 50? Which I think should happen eventually.
How many times you average down, RT?
My first entry was 26. I bought 500 shares at 17 and then 500 shares at like 10. So my average was 18, 2,000 shares total. My stop was at 04. Technically, it would have stopped me out, but I kind of held it a little longer to see. Like, I wasn't nervous in the trade. I have cushion or and all that, so I was looking to give it a chance. But for sure, like 01, 02, I tried to get out before like a flush, low 3. But if potential in this trade is at 350, which is what and we got to 48, right? So was that from 20? Was that 30 cents? The only problem is that I was down like what 15, 16 cents in the trade. There's still 2 to 1 there, but if I could have been in lower, then I could have even took more size, having a better risk to reward. Let's say in at 7, stop is at 01. It's gonna give an early pullback to 15, which is pretty deep. So if it pulls back for a higher low, I'll take it and then watch for break at 50. Well, hopefully it goes. It might reject.
CGTX.
I'll try 34 area here
Yeah.
for the higher low dip. A tight stop at 30. I'm hoping it doesn't retrace all the way to like 16 again here. So can we test 50?
45's the actual resistance.
Selling a
It broke
quarter.
it.
Selling another third. Third, I should say. And break even on the rest. But it seems to be holding here. So over 50 I'll try, or on the dip again. The stock is telling me that we should see high of day on the 5 minutes. So I'm hoping it follows up. But being in it like 07 beam, I think if we're like in moving up our stops would be a good idea, like a trailing stop at this point versus the market price.
Yeah, and even like once it broke 20, it didn't it got to 45 in 30 seconds.
That's potential. I'll try again. All right, good, good. Aiming for 50 here. Aiming for 50.
Ooh,
There's a
big bidder
bit.
at 34 just showed up. Oh, come on. Just break under 40.
All right. Do not do it to me. Oh, I'm slow to get out. So the low is 22, which is honestly not bad.
Yeah, if the ask can come to like 25, that would be ideal. I just got in. I was in so high. I was at 31 and just when you have those higher fills.
I'm gonna take my
20.
10 cents too.
Oh,
What's going on? Is it getting shorted here? I'm gonna watch the flush if it comes down. It might. There's so much selling here. Why? Can we flush out below 3? Long. Can we see 06? I'll try to hit the ask. And fill me on the ass. Fill me. Fill me. Oh, classic. I mark it out the moment it's going up. It looks like some short sellers came in at 20 right there. It's just red on the tape and big ass price.
I'm holding at 3. I'm trying to get it back to like 15. Not being too greedy here. Yeah.
Let's see how the chat goes. Marcelo's still live.
Paper handed it. Could have sold at 9. Holding 3. Fuck it. I'm gonna hold this back to 40.
Lucas has been on fire. Well, both you and Lucas. I mean, it's a hot month. A lot of you guys just absolutely destroying the markets. Let's scroll all the way up.
Come on, break 10.
Zay, way to go. Zay, I see you, bro. $70. Way to go. Kersey. And Jimmy with the big size in the sim. Dan Shark.
Yeah, that initial under 3 break, the resolution only went to 308. Like that thing should have gone to at least 20s or 30s.
Yeah, I'm waiting for back over 320 or I'm leaving it alone. Might be backside. But there might be dips still. Looks like a lot of the chat room members did well today. Dynasty, CH, Green, the trades. Someone reached out for verification yesterday. I got to do it today. I think his name was Andy.
Oh, had to get under 3 and I get 303.
You
Mm.
good old Cactus Rob, man. 1K a day. Just stamp it right now. Big Tim, the goat. 5,500. Momo Bro, 300. Big Steve, back on fire, 1,400. Jorge, $600. D-Tex.
Oh.
Small Green. Lucas, man. On fire. I would have thought the brothers would have did well today on the cheaper stock.
Yeah.
Casual 12K for Save. Big boy size. Big boy trades. Jackson plus 2K but flat on the week. Jackson, be sure to check out those archives, brother. Tim, I gotta watch. I personally will be watching Tim's archives for some of the cheaper stocks because the 42K day on was it like Thursday or Friday last week?
Yeah, it was impressive. All right, I'm giving too much back here. To the depths.
Derek, don't worry. Slowly but surely, and don't forget that trading can be can compound, right? Can be exponential. All right, is there going to be a fourth wave of momentum? Is there something else? Or is it time to get out of here? I'm going to check everything on the watch list and then I'll check the scans. By the way, only Beam and I have been talking. I mean, you guys can, I mean, Jimmy and Enzo did jump in a little bit. But anybody can feel free to take the floor.
You and Beam have great commentary, man. We're just here listening. Great call outs.
We appreciate it. Beam, for that message that you sent me, is it something that you're going to keep private? Or could we talk about it here a little bit?
Which one?
The invitation.
Oh. Let's just keep it private.
Copy that, brother. Copy that.
That's 2 days back to back, RT. You having a secret, you mentioned secret stuff with other people, now with Beam, yesterday Jorge. Come on, man. We gotta know now, dude.
I mean, you and I have conversations too, right?
Oh, no, that's 3 times? That's just kidding. I'm just messing with you, bro.
I know. Nah, man, but you know, it's just like some things like people might not want to say, and I always gotta respect their privacy. And I'm on the YouTube live stream here too. Some things just cannot be said, sadly. Even though I'm the most transparent trader in the world.
I was just gonna say that you're the most transparent guy here, man.
I'm gonna lock in this green day.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. But before I head out though, Stealth, how much are you up on the week? Are you still here? If you guys might recall, Stealth had like a bigger red day after like 2 months, or 2 big red days really, after like 2 good months of consistency. So I reviewed his trading and sent him some feedback, and he's been posting some good gains this week. But I guess he might be AFK.
CNSP is percolating.
Man, if this thing doesn't get through VWAP this time, because it fooled us 3 times. It's the 4th time the charm.
Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna. Did not take that trade, but that's okay. All right, RT, I'm gonna go get some lunch.
Yeah, it's a good
'cause
time
I'm
to walk.
really either.
All right, guys. That'll do it.
Thank you both. See
See
ya.
y'all tomorrow. Happy to do it.
Don't forget, tomorrow I'll be here at like 8:50 a.m., maybe a little earlier, so we can jump in here again and check out the pre-market session.
The chat
Yeah.
doesn't believe you, man. You gotta prove them wrong.
Oh, don't worry. I will. You know what these people sometimes forget, man, that we're professional and we've been doing this for some time, and this what they don't know is that this isn't something that we just like came up with randomly. There's like thought and like a whole back end reason for this. So
DT halted. EXDT will resume at 11 hours 45 minutes and 9 seconds.
EXDT will resume at
scan's going crazy.
I was going
All
to
right,
say
man.
goodbye, everybody. Sorry, I turned my mic on. Sorry about that.
Yeah, all right, guys, take care, stay safe, stay green, have a good rest of the day.
See ya.
See ya.
Likewise on the live stream, take care, stay safe, stay green. I had up this thing like this. I guess I was on single screen. That's fine. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh boy, what a day. I hope you guys appreciate the call outs. You know, the past story isn't always green every day. Sometimes we do get our behind handed to us, right? But you know, above all else, we're keeping it real. We're keeping it transparent here on the live stream. You know, it's been a good month. It's been a great month actually in terms of momentum. We haven't capitalized to the best of our abilities, but you know, we're still doing all right and we're feeling pretty good. And we'll continue to see how it goes. I'll be here tomorrow, the next day after that, next week, next month, next year. You can guarantee that I'll be here until it no longer makes sense to be here. And I think we'll be here for a very, very long time. So, see you guys tomorrow. On the month, I think I'm at like 12K or something. It's again, it's a decent month, but not the type of month I would have wanted for this type of momentum. I mean, there's so many days where I just missed all the big moves, literally like day after day for like a week straight. Last week, like I tried to stay sane. I try not to go mad because, you know, you can like easily get frustrated. I'm saying that a little jokingly, but there's a little bit of seriousness there too because, you know, trading is not easy. It could be a little mental at times, and you can definitely be frustrated for various reasons. You know, for me, I know what I'm capable of doing, and so on days where the momentum shows me certain things, but I don't quite capitalize, it does enrage me to a degree. But I always keep in mind that, you know, there's more days to come, and if I give in to any sort of frustration, I'll only trade worse. So, keeping it cool, keeping it clean, not doing anything stupid that I'll regret, and pushing forward, right? It's what it's all about. There's going to be a million more days as long as we can continue to learn and grow, you know, and leave nothing on the floor. That's all we can really ask ourselves to do here. So stay safe, stay green. Tomorrow again. Tomorrow again. Yeah, UAVS having some trouble. Be careful with it.